Hello everyone! In this video we're going to be unboxing the second box of Curated Collections by Beads to Live By. That sounded kind of redundant. But anyway, if you remember from last week, we unboxed, if you've been watching, my channel, which I hope so, all my videos. If you've been watching, last week we unboxed the seed bead box. And this one we're going to be unboxing the August vintage button box. And you have the choice of the seed bead box or the button box or both. We're not going to judge. You choose if you want both. I would take both. But that's me. I love bead boxes. Anyway, and you also, besides getting the box, you also get a website coupon code. It looks like you can enjoy 10% off your purchase on beadstoliveby.com. Cassandra is actually, the owner is absolutely wonderful. So totally recommend that you go and shop small with her. She's been in the beading industry for a long, long time. And I do want to say thank you, Cassandra, for sending me this lovely box. And without further ado, let's see what's in here. Let's look at these vintage buttons. All right, so they come in these little baggies and the box is all buttons. And this time, like I said, it's vintage buttons. So I'm starting with this big guy here. Look at how pretty this is. I love buttons. If I could, I'd collect them, but I'd probably get myself in trouble with so many. I wouldn't have room for them. But I love buttons because you don't have to use them just for buttons. And I'll show you what I have planned in a little tutorial for you guys in just a minute after we go through these. So we've got that. I don't know what this is. What do you guys think? Is it a bee or a butterfly? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think it is. Or maybe it's a dragonfly? No, definitely not. So bee or a butterfly. All right, the next little button, and that is, it looks like a bell. See, it's even got that little, or is it a water glass? No, it's got to be a bell. But look at that vintage, how it's got that, like, I don't know, like a watercolor. Depending on how you look at it, you get more purple or more white. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, little bell. And this is the back. This one is one of my favorites too, besides the bee or butterfly. But this one is really fun. It looks like it's got some rainbow or AB finish to it. Oop. But if you like buttons, you definitely want to subscribe to the vintage button box. Look at that. How cute is that? And this one is absolutely adorable for all you puppy lovers like I am. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It's a little puppy. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh. That is so cute. I love it. And now the style, and look, the little eyes are green. That's so cool. And now the style is to wear one long earring and one short earring. I can totally see myself wearing one long earring with this puppy hanging and one short earring. Wouldn't that be cool? I don't know. Maybe I'm too old for that. And then we have this beautiful white with, it looks like it's silver accents that it has. Look at how pretty those swirls. And again. And then this itty bitty one here. So cute. Look at that. Ooh. Shiny. It's got like a little mermaid finish. And we've got more of a little more serious button here. Look at that, it's got a little bit, it's just a triangle. I thought it was a heart at first, but it's a little triangle. And as you can see here, it's got the shank and it looks like some antique brass. So with black, very elegant little button. And then we've got this gorgeous silver and black swirly button. How cute is that? All right, you guys, so to make this project, to use this beautiful, we're going to be using this beautiful button, but I still can't decide if it's a bee or a butterfly, but It's a beautiful button all the same. So we're going to be using this one, and then I pulled out some beads from my stash, and I had these blue ones that I think are agates. It's agate that is dyed, I believe, if I remember correctly, from another subscription box. And then I have these that came from the Curated bead box, not to be confused with Curated collections, but from the Curated bead box. And then I have this one as well from the same box. And so the and I picked that because the Pantone color of the year, or for not the year, the Pantone color for the winter, the fall and winter, is orange. So it has a specific name, but I don't recall right now. But I thought it'd be pretty to make a necklace in that type of, using those colors. And I think it goes perfect. Goes perfect with this color of the button. And then I bought some, of course, if you know me, you know I like my sparkle. So I got some of these sparkly bite cones from a different box. Like I said, those boxes are nice because you get to save a bunch of boxes. And then I used wax linen cord. So Irish linen waxed cord. It's a long name. But I bought this one on Amazon, and I'll link it down below if you guys are interested in picking that up. And this is what I've made so far. I started it already so that this video is not too long, because I have a special surprise at the end of this video, so stay tuned. I'm so excited. And so this is how the pattern goes, and I'm just going to show you quick. To start off with, I used 3 wingspans. So basically I extend my arms all the way out with the cord. So 3 wingspans of the Irish linen. I folded it in half, and then I cut it. Okay, so that's how we end up with the 2 strands. So it is cut in half. What I did was I started threading each, and I'm going to show you right now. Instead of trying to explain it, let's just do it. So here we go. The wax, now it's kind of removed, but it's very waxy, so it makes it nice and easy to make like a needle to thread your beads. So my next, according to the pattern I have going here, my next bead is this orange one, and these 2 threads fit nicely through here. Like I said, the wax is finally all stripped off, but you can still, the little fibers still have a ton of wax in them, but the outside. And then we're going to knot it like this. Now, a lot of people like to use tweezers. You really can't. I tried, and you really can't use the Bead-A-Lawn. At least I wasn't able to use the Bead-A-Lawn knotted tool. I ended up, because that one is really good for silk thread, but it didn't work well with the wax. It was sticking with the wax cord. So what I like to do, instead of, you can use also a beading awl, but what I like to do is just kind of make the knot, and then I push it all the way down against the bead like this. See how I have it nice, and before I tighten it up, I have it nice and flush against that bead, and I just keep pushing, and with my these 3 fingers I keep pulling, push with my nails, my index finger and my thumb nail, and I just keep, and even if you get a little bit, if it separates a little bit from the bead, you can push it down, because like I said, the wax cord makes it easy. And that's how, and I love doing the knot too. If you like knotting, it's really nice because it makes the necklace nice and flowy. It's got a really nice flow to it. So it's not like a stiff. Now we're going to go on to the blue one. It's not like a stiff threading or a cord. It really is, it hangs nicely. So let's see, I can fit 2 through the hole in this one and this agate bead, and pretty sure it's an agate bead. It doesn't look like sodalite. It looks like heat treated or dyed agates. You can hear it's nap time for my pug, as you can hear. And again, I'm going really slowly. I'm bringing that knot all the way against this bead here, and just there, see? And now it's nice and tight between both knots, so it won't have any wiggle room, and that allows it to have a nice fluid, you know, like a drape is the word I've been looking for. Nice drape to it. So now after this one, we're going to go on to this round faceted orange bead, crystal bead. And again, see that you can twist it, and whatever's wax left is I'm able to, you know, turn it into kind of like a needle. And then some of these beads have smaller holes than others, so I've had to test several. But see, like this one might be not optimal for this cord. See, it doesn't go through, it pushes it. So then I go in and I test another one. Let's see if this will go through. See how this one just slides through, and you can just pull it on this end. So like I said, some seem to have a larger hole than the others, and there we go. Again, going to make my knot, and I'm bring it really close to here. And this is one of those projects that you can do while you're watching a movie or a Netflix show, because it took me, it's fast, but it's not. I don't know if that makes any sense. But if you see it kind of wanting to close on you before, you know, too high up, you just start to really scrape it down or bring it down with your hands, with your nails. And, or like I said, if it's easier for you to use a beading awl or some tweezers, you can also use that. All right, so we have that one. Now we're going to go into these little bicones. Now these little bicones do have a large hole, but again, some are larger than others. Some will thread through these two strings, some won't. So I get it nice and tight here. See, just like that. And that's why I have several of them sticking out here, because some go through, some don't. Like this one is a no. And I just kind of tighten it up again. And let's try this one. Some of them just need a little bit of coaxing through. See, like this one, I see it wants to stick out over here. Is it catching both? Yeah, see how it caught both strands. These are the guys that were stripping all the wax over off my thread though. So you can even see some of the wax still on there. See, and now, but it does go through both, which is nice. But for the B, I definitely couldn't fit both, no matter what, if I tried different ones. And I don't have that many of B ones anyway. So I'm just going to thread, we're going to do the one thread here. That's the only one of all my beads that I'm using that I can thread both cords through. And even this one is getting kind of fussy. Come on. There. So we're just going to thread through one. Like that. And just do the same thing, not knotting both. Now this one is kind of tricky because one of the cords is on the outside, it tends to move a little bit more, so make sure you keep an eye on that. I had to undo a whole knot because it wasn't tight enough. This is when I think the beading awl might come in handy, or just be really careful to make sure that the bead is all the way down here to the close to the other knot. Alright, so this one didn't give me a lot of trouble. There we go. See, it's nice and tight. And I mean, it does cover a little bit on this side, but not a big deal. So you still, it kind of seems to flip them over to the right side when you lay them down. So not too big of a deal. And then now we're going to use another bicone in here. So I'm gonna, and there we go. We've got our knotted bicone, and that is that it? Oh no, we need one more of these pearl ones because I want to end it. Here, I just put these away. I want to end it where, with the one I started, which is one of these pearl type beads. So see, we've got this one done. Now let me tell you how much this, you know, you're going to keep beading whatever beads you decide to use. You're going to keep beading until you can, you have the desired length. For me, I measured it by the time I kept measuring it by putting it over my head. But to give you guys an idea how much I did so far of just the knotting, not including the tassel part, is, oh, wrong side. So I did about 31 inches, which is about 79 centimeters. Yeah, 31 inches, 79 centimeters. So there we go. That's how much I did for me. And now what I'm going to do is take these two. I'm not going to quite cut this side yet in case I need it to anchor, but well, let me cut it a little bit because it is way too long. I'm just going to use my side cutters for this. Cuts it really nice because of the wax again. Thought that was a hair. It's part of my all right, let's see, where is my button? There it is. All right, so now I'm going to see how it has this little loop where the shank part of it. I don't know, let's see if the camera picks it up. I was thinking about twisting it sideways, but I'm worried I'm going to break it. So this is facing, what do you call it? It's facing up and down. It's facing horizontal. It's not facing, no, it's facing vertical. Oh my goodness. It's facing vertical, not horizontal. So what I'm going to do is take these two right here and thread it through. Take it all the way up here. And then thread this one in the other direction. Hopefully I can fit all four. Yep, there we go. All four of them here. And you want to make sure that you have enough of it sticking out. Otherwise these two are going to be covered by the button. But now you can either do another, of these overhand knots, or you can just do, the regular. But I'm going to try this one and see if it works. Let's see. Yeah. And again, bring it up to here. There we go. Now this will be, excuse me, our focal bead, so to speak. Okay, so now we can tighten that up nice and tight. And we have some of the cord left here. So kind of, you can cut this like that. That way they're not even. It's kind of more of organic, like this. And what you can do is just, for example, you can use these little sparkly beads here and put one on here and make just a little knot right at the end. Hopefully the bead should stay. So, all right, so what you can do when your ends are too short is, first of all, don't do like me. And second of all, you can take the end here and then grab your pliers and just grab the ends and bring it through, and so that should help a little bit with that. See, just like that. Then you can kind of separate this kind of to make sure that it looks a little more, I don't know, looks a little more tassel-y if you separate the strands just like that. And then you can bring this down here, and then you can grab this one and do, for example, one of these orange ones. If you're a Bronco fan, this is a Broncos fan, this is going to be perfect. If you like football. Wait, let me make sure. Which one is the longer one? Oh yeah, here we go. If you're a Broncos fan, this is going to be perfect. I thought orange with blue would be really, really nice, but I keep thinking of the football team. Every time I look at the colors together. But the brown helps. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished necklace with our button, with a button for our, you know, focal point. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you not? Let me know in the comments below what you think, what your thoughts are. Or if you do, if you would make it differently, what would you use the button for? What would you use the other buttons for? Well, and you can also use them as clasps. You know, you can use them as a clasp and another knotted bracelet. You can use another one of these really pretty buttons. So lots of ways to use buttons, especially vintage buttons in your jewelry. So that is for today, our unboxing of the Curated Collections vintage button box from Beads to Live By. And apart from this, as I was making this morning, we have hit 1,000 subscribers. Yay! I'm so excited. Thank you so much for everyone that has supported my channel, that has subscribed to my channel. I truly, truly appreciate you. So we are having a giveaway. That's why I put surprise. You have to watch the video so that you can, so you know what the surprise is. And we've reached 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to pick 3 lucky winners to win a celebration. I'm going to call it a celebration package. So I'm going to pick 3 people that comment down below and let me know where they're from, that they're a subscriber. Make sure they like the video. 3 people receives a celebration package. Let me know in the comments where you're from, and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. And then also send me and then once I announce the winners, please send me, you'll send me your address, your mailing address via DM in my Instagram. So I'll announce the winners in my next video, or possibly, you know what? I'll announce the winners on my Sunday live. I'll announce the winners on my Sunday live and let you guys know who won the 3 packages, the 3 celebration packages, which will include beads and some of the pieces I have made along my journey to 1,000 subscribers. Again, thank you so much. You guys have no idea. I howled a little bit when I made it to 1,000 and scared my puppies. So hopefully I haven't traumatized them. But I'm super grateful. Thank you so much. I love what I do, and I love that other people love it too. So for that reason, I am super excited to send out these packets. And we will have more giveaways along the way. But for now, this is our 1,000 subscriber celebration giveaway. Thank you so much. Thank you again to Beads to Live By for sending me the vintage button box. I really appreciate that. So for now, please hit that subscribe button. So maybe you're a lucky winner. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as well. And again, thank you so much for all your support, for all your love, for your beautiful comments. And I will see you guys, if not in the next one, I'll see you live on Sunday at noon. All right, thank you so much. I'm gonna leave you with another video over here, and I'll see you over there. Bye.